as well. He has looked pretty confident while straight towards those fielders at long on and long off. Jotani, he has already collected 2 boundaries in his short innings so far. Remember, a batter is allowed to score 29 or more runs. They will have to get retired out on 21 runs. It was a slower ball, all right. He picked it up early and he deposited over that fielder at long off for a huge six. All along the carpet, straight to that fielder at short mid wicket. He gathers another single. He has been the dominant partner of these two out there so far for Roomi Royals. Wonderful step that MEMON community has taken to let these youngsters showcase their skills on cricketing field. Really good stroke. Really good stroke. This on the onside. That's going to go all the way for four as well. That was so beautiful. He moved away from the line of outs. Today, you see, just flicked it away on the onside. There were two fielders standing there on the leg side. Still managed to bypass that gap, collecting another boundary of his innings. Firmly struck. The mid-off was inside the 30-yard circle, so it's only going to be a single again to Chotani. Chotani moves on to 22 now with that single. Remember, a batter will have to get retired out if he scored 31 runs or more. Good delivery. He's not that tall, Adil, but still he's getting some extra bounce here on this track. Brings to an end a very good over. This from the leg spinner. Just 5 runs. In fact, just 4 runs coming off it.
After four, Roomi Royals are now 40 without a wicket.
Yeah, Masla again.
Time for some spin again is going to be Ayan Saqib now bowling the fifth over of the innings. A very good over, last one from Ali Adil in which he gave away just 4 runs. Didn't hit any boundaries. The spinner Ayan Saqib is going to be looking to repeat that similar performance which Ali Adil did in that previous over. Starts off with a wide down the leg side. The ball might have slipped out of his hands. Getting a lot windy here now at Nadir Al Burhani Sports and Recreational Center. Remember, it's the match number 3. Match number 4 is already being played here there at Hill Park Cricket Ground between AMH Velocity X Yellow and Velocity X Red. Those two sides were the winner in the previous game, which was played last week on Friday. A short tournament consisting of just 4 sides. Lighting it up again. That's going to be another wide. 3 wides now to start the over with. He might have hurt his finger, I think, Ayan. He might have injured his finger, so it's going to be another bowler now to bowl the over of the innings. Was an opportunity to take that catch and to get rid of him, but I don't think the fielder at mid wicket judged that catch. Take appeal again. Ball was dangling down the leg side. It might be given as leg byes. Yes, it is. 50 now comes up for Roomi Royals. They are 51 without a wicket after the end of 5 overs. 5 overs have now been done. Roomi Royals are 51 without a wicket. It is a much better performance than them from them as compared to the previous game when they were bowled out 77. In fact, they played their full 15 overs, could only 77 for the loss of 7 wickets, and they lost that game by 8 wickets against AMH Velocity X Red. Now they are yet to lose their first wicket. They have already scored 51 runs. 10 overs still remaining in the innings. Swept away nicely. That has gone high up in the air, but I don't think it's going to carry to any of those fielders on the onside. Ali Adil, who's bowling his second over of the innings. Remember, he went for just 4 runs in that opening over of his. He flatted that ball regularly. Now he's going to be up against Abdullah Chotani. He has hit that flatter, but it's going to go straight to that fielder at long on. Abdullah Chotani now moves on to 29. Remember, he'll have to get retired out after scoring 31 runs. He can also hit a 6 and get to 35 runs. That might not be given as a wide. It clearly bounced over the leg stump. Umar Admani, on the other hand, is not that tall. He was expecting the umpire to give it as a wide down the leg, but the ball was clearly bouncing over his body. That is the reason why it's considered a legitimate delivery from Ali Adil. Coach is just having a word with bowler. One fielder deep on the offside, long on, long off, boundary ropes. Playing it late. Smart batting this from Umar. He knew there was going to be extra bounce on that delivery from Ali Adil, which he has been getting generally in this spell so far. So he just played that late straight to that fielder at point and got that single again. 4 without a wicket. 2 balls still remaining in this over. This has been another economical over from Ali Adil. Even Abdullah Chotani is finding it difficult to work this leg spinner away for runs. 30 of 17 deliveries to Abdullah Chotani. Swept away. There is protection out there in the deep. The long on fielder will cut that one off. It's going to be another single. 5 runs coming in that over from Ali Adil. Another excellent over. This from the leg spinner. After 6, Roomi Royals Juniors are 56 without a wicket. Knocked him over with the very first ball, I think. It's Umar who has now been dismissed. It was slightly shorter. He was looking to pull that away on the onside. He got bowled behind his legs. Lachotani was retired out after scoring 31 runs, and in the next delivery, Umar Admani has been castled by the spinner. Oh. Again, this has been 2 wickets in 2 balls for Ghulam Fareed. He's on a roll here today for GIGI Gladiators Juniors. Hayan, who was facing his first delivery, has been castled by the leg spinner again. Chotani got retired out on the first ball. Then we saw 2 wickets going down on 2 balls. What a fact this is turning out to be for GIGI Gladiators Juniors. They were 58 for no loss, Roomi Royals Juniors, after the end of 6 overs. After that, they have now lost 2 wickets. Both the new batters have been castled in the same over of Ghulam Fareed, who has been on a roll. Remember, he's just bowling his first over of the game. He has conceded just 1 run and he has taken 2 wickets already. So Ghulam Fareed is going to be on a hat trick. Frani is the new batter and he's going to be facing the hat trick delivery. And it's a full toss which has been put away on the yaw side. It's only going to be a single, but what a lovely over this has been from Ghulam Fareed. He has taken 2 wickets in 2 balls. He has only conceded 3 runs now. The Gladiators Juniors are making a fight back. They are making a comeback in this over specifically from the leg spinner. I won't be surprised if we will see the next few overs being bowled by the spinners and not by pacers, because we saw early in the batting power play when the ball was coming on so nicely onto the bat when the fast bowlers were operating. Subhan, the left hander, now facing his first delivery, and it has been too wide outside the off stump. So Ghulam Fareed is going to have to re-bowl that. Missed everything. It missed the bat, it missed the wicket keeper. Is that going to touch boundary ropes? No, it has been stopped by that fielder at short fine leg. It's going to be 2 byes signaled by the on-field umpire. 7 overs have now been completed. 2 wickets coming in that over of Ghulam Fareed. After 7, Roomi Royals are 62 now for 2. But the amount of wides that they have been bowling, this is something that they'll have to look upon. This is something which the coaches will have to work upon. You never know. Extra runs can prove out to be the difference in the outcome of the game. He has decided to change his angle now. Bilal, he'll be coming over the wicket again to the left-hander. Delivery. Obviously, when he's coming over the wicket, the angle is going to take the ball away from the left-hander, and he's pretty tall as well, Bilal. So he's obviously going to get some extra bounce, no matter which track he's bowling on. Ahmad Jafrani, on the other hand, has faced 4 deliveries. He has just scored 2 runs. Boundaries have clearly dried up, especially after Abdullah Chani got retired out. Really, what it was there to be hit might have been a full toss. He missed out there. Ahmad Jafrani. Nevertheless, this is turning out to be another decent over from GIGI Gladiators bowlers. Yes, they haven't taken any wicket, but this is turning out to be really economical. 4 runs have come of it so far. Make that 5 with another single. Fielded by the bowler of his own bowling. So 8 overs have now been done. Roomi Royals Juniors are 67 for 2. They have now 7 overs remaining in their innings. It's Ghulam Farid who's now bowling his second over of the innings, and guess what? He almost one of the wicket. That ball was pretty close to the leg stump. Ahmad Jafrani was just looking to work that ball away on the onside. We are obviously witnessing some parents out here supporting their kids who are playing this game today, and it's a lovely sight to see. Usually, after getting off from their schools on Fridays, they are now playing cricket. They are having an excellent start to their weekends. These kids who are playing today. Much played, really nicely played on the onside. It's only a single to the Hamad Jafrani. Another excellent over comes to an end from Ghulam Nabi. Just 5 runs coming off. After 9, Roomi Royals are still 72 now. We are back after the drinks break with Bilal Ibrahim continuing with his second over now of the innings. He went for just 5 runs in that opening over of his. Starts off with another good delivery wide outside the off stump, which has not been struck by Hamad Jafrani. Hamad Jafrani has now faced 11 deliveries. He hasn't scored any boundary yet. Again, a play and a miss, but this time it's going to be called as a wide outside the off stump. We have seen few extra runs given now by GIGI Gladiators bowlers, something they'll have to work upon in their next game. Even if they can improve from here on as well, because they still have under 6 overs remaining in their innings. Like that so late. The fielder at short fine leg is coming after it. In fact, the fielder at deep square leg was going to cut that one off, but nevertheless, another couple added to the total of Roomi Royals Juniors. Talking about Roomi Royals, this has been a much improved performance from the batting side today. We all know they could only scored 77 runs in that opening game against AMH Velocity X Red last Friday. Tonight they lost the toss. They, in fact, they lost the toss. They were put bad first, but they have been batting well. Especially the way Ahmed Shani came out to open the bat. 31 runs of just 18 deliveries. Unfortunately, he had to get retired out. So these are the laws of this tournament, of this MEMON Junior League. But Roomi Royals, if they can manage to lose 3 wickets, Ahmed Shani will have a chance of coming back to the crease. Driven side field of that shot. I think of a fielder that's going to run away for 4. So it looks like boundary has now come after ages for Roomi Royals. Should have been just a single. Ball just going between the legs of that fielder. It got extra cover, and in the end, boundary roved. They'll be looking to get. When GIGI Gladiators Juniors were up against AMH Velocity X Yellow, and we all know Velocity X chased down that target in just 13 overs. Shorter in length, put away on the onside. Again, he's running the first one hard, but I don't think they will come back for the second one. Two things that these kids need to work on is first, they shouldn't be conceding that many extra runs. Secondly, it's that running between the wickets. Yes, usually it gets a little difficult to run with pads on, but as soon as they have hit the ball in the gap, they should at least look for that second run so that they can create that on the fielding side as well. Driven on the offside, side fumble there from that fielder, but it's only going to be a single. Slowly and steadily, they are increasing their run rate now, scoring over 8 runs and over now from Roomi Royals Juniors. I think both these batters will look to play in a similar fashion for the next 2 overs, and then they will look to go big in the final 3 overs of the innings. He has been a little vulnerable outside the off stump. Ahmad Jaframani, whenever he has to play that ball on the outside, he has missed out on many opportunities. Although he got a boundary early in this over, courtesy of that misfield from that fielder that short extra cover, but another dot ball to end the over with means after 10 overs, Roomi Royals Juniors are now 81 for 2, but they have just 5 overs now remaining in their innings. His third over of the innings is going to be his last over, Ali Adil. He has only conceded 9 runs in his first 2 overs. Remember, only 3 bowlers are allowed to bowl at max 3 overs each, and the rest 6 overs can be distributed between the next 3 bowlers who can at max bowl 2 overs. Ali Adil, although he hasn't many wickets, he has been really economical. He's not that tall, Ali Adil, but still he is making these batters work really hard to get those runs. That's what he has done so well. He has flattened that ball up. There might be a chance for a run at the bowler's end. Good Hamad Subhan, in fact, was looking to pick up that single, but Hamad sitting back. He's now getting a message from the dugout to go for those big shots on the onside. Straight away, big shot has been attended on the leg side, but it's going to be stopped from that fielder at long gone. Singles are not going to hurt GIGI Gladiators juniors at this stage. Ali Adil will be coming around the wicket now to the left-hander Subhan. He will change in the field for the left-hander. A fielder has now been introduced. Short extra cover. Has been the bowler of the game so far. Wow, that was so close. That was so close to the stumps. There is the slightest of appeal from the bowler and the wicketkeeper. Both must have thought there was an outside edge, but I think it was clearly so much away from the bat. Suhan, on the other hand, was looking to pull that away on the onside. Again, got beaten by the lack of pace and turn. Fuller, another thought ball. He's bowling really well today, Ali Adil. Just 2 runs coming in this over from him. 11 have been done. Roomi Royals are 83 now for 2. So it's going to be Ghulam Fareed now bowling his final over of the game. Remember, he has picked up 2 wickets so far. Big shot attempted on the outside. Is that going to be taken? Has not been taken. Just going over the head of that fielder at short extra cover, but it was a very good attempt. At least he wasn't afraid of catching that ball. It's difficult to take those catches, especially when the ball is from the sky. He got there into the position, but the ball might have just gone over his head because of the wind that is flowing here in this ground today. Nevertheless, it could have been the 3rd wicket of Ghulam Fareed today. He's now going to be bowling to the left-hander Subhan. Struck on the offside. That's going to go all the way for 4. Beautifully struck this the left-hander. It was slightly wider outside the off stump. He threw it away nicely. He hit that hard enough to clear that fielder at deep cover, and in the end earned himself a very important boundary now. Start the over this so far from Roomi Royals. They've managed to score 5 runs on the first 2 balls. They'll be looking to target Ghulam Fareed in his final over. That has been taken. It was there to be hit. Subhan was looking to hit that ball on the outside, but that was a very good catch from that fielder at backward of point. He's not that tall, the fielder, but he still managed to take that catch out of the thin air. Another wicket has gone down, and it's the 3rd for Ghulam Fareed in this game today. He has been bowling really well. Subhan, who got a boundary earlier on in this over, he was looking to hit that ball on the outside this time, just managing to hit it in the air, and a very good catch was taken by that fielder at backward of point. 3 wickets now have gone down for Roomi Royal Jr., all coming from the bowling of Ghulam Fareed. Instead is now the new batter in for Roomi Royals. They have just lost their third wicket. The left-hander Sultan has been dismissed. Ghulam Fareed, who has picked his third wicket of the game, he still has few deliveries left. His final over of his. A play and a miss. He's doing the right thing. He's bowling just a little wider outside the off stump. There hasn't been much turn here for the off spinner, but his line and length has been immaculate. Really things that we haven't seen from these youngsters. Oh my god, that's going to be signaled as a wide. That was too wide outside the off stump. In the spell now of Ghulam Fareed. Can he pick up another wicket? Struck down the ground. This time it's a long off fielder who has fumbled that, and that's going to go all the way for four. Should have been a regulation stop. This that fielder at long off. It went all along the carpet. Another thing you need to learn is that's not the position to field the ball when it's coming all along the carpet. You need to get your left leg down. You need to stop the ball sideways, so that even if the ball is not touch your if the ball is not going to touch your hands, at least it's going to hit your leg, and the ball is not going to go anywhere. Bilal, who was standing there at long off, who committed that mistake, but still they will eventually learn. Boundaries have now come in this over of Ghulam Fareed. He's about to bowl his final ball of his game. Nicely struck. One bounce to that fielder at long gone. That is only going to be a single though. With that single, 12 overs have now been completed. Roomi Royals are now 95 for 3. It's going to be pacer Hasib again now bowling the 13th ball of the innings, and he starts with a no delivery. We saw that Zed Bailey. That might be given as a wide outside the awesome. It has not been collected by the wicket keeper, but luckily for the bowler, the third man was outside the 30-yard circle, so 2 runs are going to be added to the total. Both these batters realize that they just have 3 overs now remaining, including this one. They will have to score at least 10 runs and over from here on, so that they can end with 113 runs on the board, which is going to be a challenging total for GIGI Gladiators. When they will come out to bat in the second innings, it's going to be another wide outside the off stump. Roomi Royal Jr. still scoring at almost 8 runs and over. They have lost 3 wickets in the process. It's better batting performance from them today compared to how they performed last week against AMH Velocity X Red. struck. Really nicely struck. The fielder at long on might have misjudged that. It's not going to go all the way for four. They're coming back for the second run. Caught there in the end, a dive. It's really good to see that he dived forward to make sure that he doesn't get run out. It was nicely struck. Fielder down there at long on misjudged that, but still, they managed to pick up 2 runs. Then now comes Roomi Rolls with that couple coming back from the bat from Harsha Jafrani. Good delivery. Really good delivery. Right into that block hole. A little wider outside the Austin. That's why he should be bowling much more in these final few overs. Because if he's going to be bowling at that length, I don't think any of these batters are going to collect boundaries. A thickish outside edge. The ball is going to run down towards the fielder at third man. It's only going to be a single. In fact, he's coming back for the second one. Good running. Really good running between the wickets. As in fact, it has been signaled as 1 run short. So just 1 run is going to be added to the total. Asher, who has faced 21 deliveries, now looking to up the ante. He'll be looking to score as many boundaries as possible in these last few overs. Good shot. Is that going to be taken by the wicketkeeper? It has been taken. Tell you what, it was wonderful improvisation from Hajar. It was a full toss. He could have put that away. He tried a good shot, but I don't think he just connected it that properly. And a very good catch was taken by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. So Hasib is also amongst the wickets now. Although it was a full toss, but he still managed to pick up a wicket. Farshad Jafrani on that ball. So 4 wickets now gone down for Roomi Royals. They are 101 for 4. The new batter is going to be Zishan. Bilal Zishan now is the new batter and coming in batter number 6. If they lose another wicket, Abdullah Chani will be allowed to come back and bat. He's already getting batted up, Abdullah Chani. The Gladiators juniors are picking up regular wickets, especially when the first batting power play clearly belonged to the batting side, where they scored 55 runs without losing any wickets. Hasib is going to come around the wicket now to the left-hander Bilal Zishan. Hasib is going to be changing his angle, coming around the wicket now to Bilal. We might see another change in the field. Mid off is inside the 30-yard circle. Long on has been asked to move much more squarer. In fact, there is no fielder at long on. He's almost standing at deep mid wicket position. Now there is that fielder at mid on. Third man and third man is outside the 30 yards. Fine leg is inside. Hasib is going to be coming around the wicket to the left hander. Remember, if they lose another wicket here, Roomi Royals, Abdullah Chotani will be allowed to come and bat again. Because he got retired here after scoring 31 runs. Good delivery, really good delivery. It might have been a slower one attempted by Hasib. So decent over comes to an end from Hasib in which he got that wicket of Harsher. 13 overs have now been done. Roomi Royals are 101 for 4. They just have 2 overs now remaining in their innings. On the other hand, has been a touch expensive today. 20 runs he has given already. Going to be his final over of the game. Remember, three bowlers are allowed to bowl 3 overs at max in this tournament, MEMON Junior League, which is being played. It's the third match that is being played here at Nadir Al Burhani Sports and Recreational Centre. Stuck on the outside. That has not been taken, and that has gone all the way for four as well. That ball has hit one of the photographers out there today. It was slightly wider outside the outside from Mustafa Zaid, but he's looking to give himself room, playing it up and over the inside out shot over short extra cover fielder, and getting his second boundary now of the over. Two boundaries in two balls to the right hander. Away on the onside, it has gone into the gap. It's going to be the third boundary. Yes, it is. What an over this is turning out to be by Roomi Royal. It was slower delivery. This time he will work it away on the onside, and look how perfectly he found the gap between deep mid wicket and long gone. He isn't happy with his effort. He's kicking the turf. Only going to be a single. Mustafa did the right thing by having that fielder at long off much more squarer. He has been really busy today, the fielder at long off. So many balls have come in this directions today, and he has fielded them excellently. 14 runs have come in this over already. One ball still remaining. Can he get another boundary here? Zad Bailey. He has already struck 3 boundaries in the first 3 balls. It's turning out to be a decent batting performance from Ruby Dolls. Last ball coming out of the 14th over. Crash down the ground. There is a fielder down there at long off, and he does well. That's the way to stop the ball when the ball is coming into your direction. So 15 runs coming in this over from Mustafa. After 14, Roomi Royals are 116 for 4 with just 1 over now remaining in their innings. It's going to be Hasib again to bowl the final over now of the innings. Start with a good delivery. The fuller you can bowl, especially in the final few overs of the innings, the better results you are going to get as a bowler. As a batter, when you know you are facing the final over of the innings, you can afford to improvise a bit. Just move a bit in your crease. Try to unsettle the bowler. This might be given as a wide outside the off stump. He was again looking to bowl that wide. Score of Mustafa. Can he score a few more in this final over? Top edge. That's going to go all the way for 4, I think. No, it has been stopped by that fielder at short third man, but a couple nevertheless to Ted Bailey. He now moves on to 21 of just 11 deliveries. Ed, team has bowled well so far. The on-field umpire just having a bat at a non-strike and then by tying his shoelaces. Really good sight. Really good sight indeed. slightly wider. Is that going to be given as a wide as well? Yes, it is. So another extra run is going to be added to the total. Score now moves on to 120 for 4, and I think it's a very respectable total. At least we'll have to make GIGI Gladiator to score more than 8 runs and over in the second innings. That might be the third wide as well. Just losing his line and length in this final over now, Hasib. He bowled an excellent first over when he got that wicket. The right-hander Hashid Jafrani. He has decided to change an angle. He'll be coming around the wicket. In fact, he's still in minds. Coming back over the wicket again. Struck on the offside. It's only going to be a single as long as it's not a misfield from that fielder at deep cover. Now it's going to be the left-hander Bidal Zishan on the strike, and we might see Hasib coming around the wicket. Yes, Hasib is now going to be coming around the wicket, bowl the next 3 balls of his over to the left-hander Bilal Zishan. Three fielders again standing deep on the onside. He will be looking not to concede any boundaries in these last 3 balls, Hasib. Good delivery. Really good delivery this from Hasib. Bilal Zishan was looking to give himself room. In fact, he was looking to make that room and hit it away on the onside. Hasib followed the batter. In the end up hitting his legs and conceding just 1 leg by. So decent comeback this is from Hasib, especially after bowling 3 wides earlier in this over. So just 2 balls now remaining in the innings of Roomi Royals. They have managed to score 123 runs so far for the loss of 4 wickets. It's set Bailey on strike. It's batting on 22. More and more parents are now joining us to witness their kids playing in this match today. That's going to be another wide. I still believe he needs to come around the wicket just to change that angle, just to create a bit difficult for the right-hander. Good delivery. Really good delivery this time. Again, I'm glad I'm missing out on the opportunity of getting a boundary set, Bailey. This has been a very long over from Asim. He has bowled 10 deliveries alone in this over with 1 ball still to go. GIGI Gladiators will be requiring 126 runs now to win. Back to the second innings in this match number 3 of MEMON Junior League, which is being played between Roomi Royals Juniors and GIGI Gladiators. Remember, Roomi Royals batted first today. After losing the toss, they scored 125 runs in their allotted 15 overs. And GIGI Gladiators Juniors, after losing that first game against AMH Velocity X Yellow, will be looking to chase down this target so that they can get up 2 points. Ali Adil is going to be facing the new ball. Naveed has taken the new ball. The left arm seamer bowling his first over now from the. He's bowling over the wicket to the left-hander Ali Adil. Ali Adil, I think, bowled really well today. He went 11 runs, Ali Adil, in his 3 overs. He batted really well as well in that first game against AMH Velocity X Yellow. Unfortunately, Gigi Gladiators lost that game. In that first game, Gigi Gladiators were batting first. They scored 144 runs, couldn't defend down their target. Tonight they are batting second. They are chasing down 126, so they will have to put good show with the bat. Very good pitch to bat on, as we have seen in the first innings as well. Driven on the offside, still no single. 3 dot balls to start the over with. No fielders deep on the onside. Slightly short. It has not been collected by the wicketkeeper. It's not going to go for 4. The fielder at third man is going to cut that one off. So the first run's on the board for Gigi Gladiators Juniors, courtesy of those buys behind the wicketkeeper. Going to be Ayan Saqib, the right-hander. Shabazz Nameed will be coming around the wicket now. Right-hander, the left-arm seamer. Good start to this over so far from Roomi Royals bowlers. Shabazz Naveed coming around the wicket now to the right-hander, Ayan Saqib. Bowler outside the off stump. Good delivery this. He doesn't have that much pace. Obviously, as he is going to go bigger, he will develop that pace and bounce. He's not that tall either. Shehbaz Naveed. Full toss. Hit away on the onside. Slight fumble from that fielder at short mid wicket, but it's only going to be a single. So a decent over this. Just 2 runs coming in that opening over of Shehbaz after 1 over. Gladiators Juniors are 2 without a wicket. We saw in the first innings as well, the spinners were getting some more purchase on the track. They were 4 wickets. In fact, they picked up 5 wickets. The 5th wicket was a run out at the last ball of the innings. Steve also bowled really well. Slightly shorter. Pulled away on the onside. The ball has gone into the gap. Is that going to go all the way for 4? It does. Look at that effort from that fielder, a deep square leg. He was diving away towards his right just to stop that ball, but the ball just still going between his body and in the end touching the boundary ropes. So the first boundary of the innings coming from the bat of Ayan. Up shot on the onside. It's not going to go all the way for four. It's only going to be a single to Ayan. Ali Adil, the left-hander, now comes on strike. Subhan might be coming around the wicket. Yes, he is changing his angle now. Still no fielder deep there on the onside. Just one fielder on the offside. It was outside the 30-yard circle. Even now, he has been asked to come inside the inner ring. Mid on, mid off, inside. Third man and fine leg both have been taken outside the 30-yard circle. So I think it's a good move, especially when the fast bowler is bowling. And now coming around the wicket to Ali Adil. Starts off with a full toss outside the off stump, which has not been put away. It went straight to that fielder at backward of point. Tell you what, it was there to be hit. It was wide. It was a full toss. All he needed to do find the gap. Ali Adil just hit it straight to that fielder on the outside and got the single. Still making some adjustments to the field. Three fielders standing inside the inner ring on the offside now, along with that fielder at mid on. Nicely struck. Really nicely struck. He has found the gap. That's going to run away for four as well. He was tumbling all over the ground there, the fielder there at mid on. Sayan Sakib again with his second boundary now in this over alone. Look at that effort from that fielder at mid on. He gave it all to stop that ball, but still the ball won the race in the end. So after just conceding 2 runs in the opening over, they have managed to score 11 in this over. One ball still to go. And two balls still remaining in this over of Subhan. Both these teams fighting hard to get their first victory in this tournament, in this MEMON Junior League. Gladiators Juniors batted really well in that first game as well. Unfortunately, couldn't defend the target of 145. Might be given as a wide down the leg side. Another extra run added to the total. Still have 2 balls remaining in this opening over of his. Ayan Sagib is on strike, who has already collected 2 boundaries. Knocked him over. Beautiful delivery. This Subhan. It was fuller in length. It might have been a slower delivery. Ayan Sakib was looking to play that ball on the onside. He was a little too early into that playing stroke. There you see, it was definitely an off cutter. Pace wasn't working, so he tried a slower ball and it worked in his favor. He'll be looking out to this over well now. Subhan coming around the wicket now to the left-handers. Well bowled and well fielded. Really good effort this from Subhan. So a successful over comes to an end from Subhan, in which he got that wicket of Hayan, but still went for 12 runs in the end. That means after two, Gladiators juniors are now 14 for 1. It's going to be Shehbaz Naveed again bowling his second over now, coming over the wicket to the left-hander Ali Adil. Ali Adil is not that tall. Although he batted really well in that first game against AMH Velocity X Yellow, today he has been struggling a bit so far. Highly played on the onside, the ball went straight to that fielder. Another dot ball. Remember the first 5 overs are batting power play, so they'll be looking to score as many runs as possible. We saw two boundaries in that previous over when Subhan was bowling, although he still managed that wicket of Ayan Saqib. He's still moving inside his crease. He was looking to drive that on the offside. He got beaten up again. Really good stuff this from Subhan. Champion stuff this from the young left arm seamer. Ali Adil still moving inside his crease. Get down on the offside. Slight fumble there from that fielder and short extra cover, but it's still not going to cost them any run. Like Shabazz is listening to whatever the coach Tango is saying to him today. Might be given as a wide down the leg side. It has not been picked up by the wicketkeeper. They will collect an extra run. 2 runs are going to be added to the total without a ball being bowled. There are two left-handers on the crease now for Gladiators Junior, so the fielders might be sticking to their positions now. We might not see much change in the fielding positions. Shabazz will still have to re-bowl that. He still have 2 balls remaining. Scored 125 runs for the loss of 5 wickets in the first innings. Better batting performance from them as compared to their previous game last week when they could only score 77 runs in their allotted 15 overs. It's going to be another ride. They will have to get control on those extra runs that they are giving at this stage of the game. We saw so many extra runs given by Gladiators juniors when they were bowling. Tango is just having a word from the left arm bowler, Shehbaz Naveed. Slower one. Hit away on the offside. The ball just bouncing in front of that fielder. Is that going to be a run out? I think it's a direct hit. And that has been given. What a brilliant effort this that fielder at cover. 2 wickets now have gone down, and I think it's going to be Ali Adil to be dismissed. He looks disappointed. It might have been a slower one again. Bilal was looking to play that on the offside. And look at that effort from that fielder, throwing it back to the wicketkeeper's end and hitting the stumps directly. 2 wickets have now gone down. Gladiators juniors are in a spot of bother because it's Ali Adil who is walking back to the pavilion. With that dismissal, Gladiator Juniors are now 17 for 2.
Brute of a yoga this from Shehbaz. What an over this has turned out to be for Roomi Royals Juniors. 2 wickets have gone down of Gladiator Juniors. But we saw Ali Adil getting run out at the keeper's end, and now Bilal, who was facing his first delivery, has been bowled round his leg. All of a sudden, Gladiator Juniors are now 17.
It's going to be Subhan who is now bowling his second over. Big appeal this. Is that going to be given? He's pleading for it. Tell you what, Bilal is a very tall batter, so even if the ball is going to hit on his knee rolls, it was definitely going over the line of stump and it was also drifting away down the leg side. Excellent pressure here has been maintained by the Roomi Royals bowlers. They did the right thing by scoring 124 runs, I think, in the first innings. And they are doing a decent job with the ball as well by picking up 3 early wickets. Big shot on the onside. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Top shot this from Bilal. Subhan just bowling a low full toss. The ball was tailing into the left-hander. That's an encouraging sign to see from the fast bowler. But still, Bilal found the middle of his bat. Found the gap there on the onside and collected his first boundary now of the innings. Remember, it's the first batting power plays in progress. Still 1.5 over remaining in this batting power play. So Bilal and Shafiq can still get those boundaries. Another full toss. This time the ball is going to go straight to that fielder at mid-on. There might be a chance of a run out as well. It is another run out. He has hit the stumps directly again, and guess what? It's fourth wicket. He has gone down. Comedy of errors between these two batters. It was Shafi Bilal struck that ball on the onside. It went straight to that fielder at mid-on who fumbled up a bit. Shafi was not interested in that run. He had to go towards the wicketkeeper's end, but by that time the ball had already hit the stumps. So Shafi, who couldn't even face a delivery today in this game, has been dismissed. Courtesy of a run out at the wicketkeeper's end, and that means that GIGI Gladiators juniors are now 22 for 4. First it was Ali Adil who was run out, and now Shafi who got out without even facing a delivery. Both these new ball bowlers have provided an excellent start for Roomi Royals. Bilal's now out there at the middle for Gladiators juniors. Bilal Daila hit that ball on the outside. The ball just bouncing in front of that fielder at cover. It's going to be another single. Score now moves on to 23 for 4. You might have a slight break. Slight azan break now in the proceedings. We are back live with Subhan. Struck on the onside try by Bilal. It's only going to be a single. Another decent over comes to a net from Subhan, in which he got that wicket. In fact, we saw a run out coming in this over. So 4 overs have now been done. Gladiators juniors are now 25 for 4. Strike the left-hander. It's last over to the batting power play. Gladiator juniors have lost 4 wickets already. They have only scored 29 runs. 29 runs. Remember, still 96 more runs required by the batting side. Top edge. Is that going to be taken? It has been dropped. That was an easy chance for the bowler himself. Nevertheless, he'll learn as he grows on. It was a slower delivery again, I think, from Shabaz Naveed, the left-hander. Bilal was looking to work that away on the onside. He got a leading edge and would have been another wicket down. Instead, they are still 29 for 4 now, Gladiators. But salt to the wounds. The next one is a wide down the leg side. What a contest this is turning out to be between the juniors of Roomi Royals, Gladiators. An excellent batting performance from Roomi Royals in the first innings. They scored 125 runs in 15 overs. They lost only 5 wickets. They got out to an excellent start when they scored 50 odd runs for the first wicket. And now the bowlers are doing the job with the ball in their hands. Another slow one, thrashed on the offside. Nicely stopped. Baz will be coming around the wicket now. Right hander Bilal Daila. Tango is helping his side to adjust to field positions. Delivery, really good delivery. That ball was tailing into the right hander. We'll have to take the replay whether that ball was hitting the stump. No, it was angling down the leg side. Nevertheless, another decent ball. This Shehbaz has been signaled as a no ball though from the on-field umpire. So it's going to be a free hit now to Bilal Daila, the right hander. It's no delivery. He was expecting the umpire to call it as a wide, Bilal, but it was well within the guidelines. On the other hand, Shehbaz did the right thing by pulling it right outside the off stump. Hot ball on a free hit is precious. So one, hitting it straight back to the bowler, couldn't collect a single. Shehbaz is bowling with his brains. He's getting movement with the ball. He's also bowling with a few slower ones. Hit away on the offside. The ball has gone to that fielder. A short extra cover. There might be another mix up. The bowler is now throwing it at the wicket keeper's end. Is that going to be another wicket? I don't think it is. Wow, both their batters were stranded at one end. That surely could have been another wicket down for Gladiators Juniors, but both the batters now survive. Could have been the third run out in the innings already. What a start this has been by Roomi Royals with the ball in their hands. 5 overs have now been done. Gladiators Juniors are 32 for 4. Bilal Dala is now putting it on strike. Hashir is going to come over the wicket now to the right hander. Adjustments are being made in the field positions. Pulled away nicely. It has gone into gap. Is that going to go all the way for 4? It has been stopped. Really good effort from that fielder at deep square leg. It was nicely struck by Bilal Daila. He found the gap between those two fielders at short fine leg and deep square leg, but still got just a single. Making adjustments to the field now for the left hander, Bilal. Remember, Bilal got alive in the previous over when a catch was put down from the left arm seamer. Hammered down the ground. Fumble from the bowler himself. Slight fumble from that fielder at long on, but he still managed to cover that one off. And in the end, it's only going to be a single. Singles are not going to hurt Roomi Royals at this stage because the required run rate has already gone past 9.5 runs in over for Gladiators Juniors. And the fact that they have already lost 4 wickets is not going to be an easy chase from here on. Hashir will be coming over the wicket again to the right-hander. Struck on the offside. Has he found the gap? There are 2 fielders who are after the ball. They are coming back for the second one as well. So good running between the wickets. He did the right thing by taking the aerial route there, Bilal Daila. And in the end, once he found the gap, he knew there are going to be 2 runs on offer. Lighting it up again. Not much connection. Bilal Daila was interested in that single, but Bilal, on the other hand, was not. It has been signaled as a no ball again by the on-field umpire. So it's going to be another free hit. Remember, the first free hit didn't go for any run. They couldn't get a boundary there. Will they be able to utilize this one? It's relatively easier when a spinner is bowling. Hammered down the ground. There is a fielder down there at long on who does well. Once again, free hit just going for single. Hashir Jafrani has given away just 7 runs with 1 ball to go in his opening over. It's left-hander Bilal who is on strike. Bigger fielders from the ball. I don't think umpire is going to give it as out. It's going to go down the leg side. So a dot ball to end the over with. 6 overs have now been done. Gladiators Juniors are 39 for 4. Let's have a look at the replay of that single. The ball was clearly angling down the leg side. Although there was an opportunity for Bilal to get a boundary there on the leg side, but still the ball just hitting his bat. It was a short ball in the end. Might be another spinner. Umar Imran's father is also here with us to see his son playing. He's going to be coming over the wicket first up. Umar Imran to bowl to the right-hander Bilal Daila. Good delivery first up. He's a left-arm Chinaman, Umar Imran. His father is a left-arm orthodox, Imran Idris. Tracked on the offside. He has found gap. That might run away for 4. In fact, it has been stopped. A really good effort. Really good effort from your third man. There is another mix-up between the 2 batters. Wow. Could have been another run out of the wicket keeper's end. The run between the wickets has been a little ordinary between the batters of GIGI Gladiators Juniors. We have seen 2 run-outs already. It was almost a third one. Muhammad Imran will continue to come over the wicket, even to the left-hander Bilal, who has faced 12 deliveries so far for his 12 runs. He'll be looking to up the ante now. The boundaries are now required by Gladiators juniors. Lighting it up, hitting it away on the offside. Couldn't get a single there. In fact, they might back for a single because of the overthrow. Umar Imran, the bowler, couldn't collect that. So in the end, allowing the batters to go for that extra single. Good awareness, good game awareness is from both these batters. As soon as they saw bowler Umar Imran didn't collect that throw, straight away got that single. If you look at the run rate, the current run rate is 6.62. The required run rate has already gone past 9.5 runs in over for the batting side. Slow full toss, hitting it down the ground towards that fielder at long off. It's only going to be a single to Bilal Daila. The score is exactly now 44 for 4. Talking about the other match that is being played there at Hill Park Cricket Ground, Velocity X Red have defeated Velocity X Yellow. So they have got 2 wins out of 2 games, Velocity X Red. Remember, they won that first game against Roomi Royals. Full toss, hitting it straight to the other end. It's only going to be a single to Bilal. So Velocity X Red are at the top of the points table with 2 wins out of 2 games. Both these sides who are playing today here at Nadir Al Burhani Cricket Ground have lost their first game. Roomi Royals lost their game against Velocity X Red. The Gladiators lost their first game against Velocity X Yellow. The ball has gone high up in the air. I don't think it's going to be taken. In fact, it's going to be a couple to Bilal Daila. 2 runs to end the over with, which means 7 overs have now been completed. Gladiators juniors are 48 for 47, in fact, for 4. Another change in the bowling attack is going to be Ali Roomi to bowl the 8th over of the innings. Ali Roomi, another fast bowling options of Roomi Royals. He's going to be coming over the wicket first out with the left-hander Bilal. 78 more runs required in these last 8 overs by GIGI Gladiators Juniors. They've got 6 wickets remaining. Slower one. Comfortably hit away on the offside. Couldn't gather a single. The throw is at the bowler's end. Lal Daila would have been in trouble if the ball would have hit the stumps directly. These dot balls are not going to create pressure on the bowling side. In fact, they are going to be precious for Roomi Royals. Another slower one. Hitting it away on the onside. The ball goes straight to that fielder, a deep hit wicket. It's only going to be a single. In fact, they could have come back for the second run as well if they had run well between the wicket. Ali Rumi has decided to come over the wicket now to the right-hander Bilal Daila. Playing a miss. In fact, it has been given as wide by the on-field umpire. Score now moves on to 49 for 4. Remember, when Rumi Rolls are batting, they scored 50 odd runs without losing any wicket in the first 5 overs. Total different story when Gladiators are batting in the second innings. Play and a miss again. Nicely kept by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. But this time it has been signaled as a no ball. That's the third ball of no ball of the innings by Rumi Royals bowlers. It's going to be another free hit now. The previous 2 free hits have not costed anything to the bowling side. Will Bilal Daila clear the boundary on this one? Going to be given as a wide. So extra run again. The free hit stays. He'll get another opportunity now, Bilal. 50 now comes up for Gladiators Juniors. Bilal facing a free hit. Good Yorker, really good Yorker. This from Ali Rumi. He could only pick up a single on that free hit. This is getting much more tough now for Gladiators Juniors. 74 runs still needed. Good decent over so far. This from Ali Rumi. Apart from the wide and no balls deliveries that he have bowled in this over. Good delivery, really good delivery. Just getting a ticket inside edge this time. Bilal. Good backing up. So the required run rate has now gone past 10 runs in over. There you see, let's have a look at that Yorker again. It was tailing into the left-hander. He got an inside edge there, Bilal. The ball went straight to that fielder. It short fine leg. They will have to improve their running between the wickets. Both these Bilals. Slightly shorter. Scratched on the offside. Singles are not going to hurt Rumi Royals at this stage. They know they are well within to win this game today against Gladiators Juniors. They were clinical with the bat. They have been excellent with the ball as well. Another change in the bowling attack. It's going to be Ali Akbar to bowl the ninth over now of the innings. Gladiators requiring 69 more runs to win in the next 7 overs. Starts off with a good delivery. Knocked him over on the very first ball. So the partnership that was building stronger and bigger for Gladiator Juniors has now been broken by Ali Akbar. Leg spinners have usually been really successful in today's game, and Ali Akbar has picked up his first wicket of the very first ball. Al Daila has been dismissed. Gladiators have now lost half of their side. They are 57 for 5. One Bilal has now replaced another. It's going to be Bilal Reyes to come out to bat at number 7 now for Gladiators Juniors. Ali Akbar has just picked up his first wicket of the very first ball of his spell when he dismissed Bilal Daila. They have lost 5 wickets now, Gladiators Juniors. They only lost 1 wicket in that game against A-Match Velocity X Yellow last week. Today it's a different story. They are chasing down the target. It looks really difficult now from here on for Gladiators. 6.5 overs remaining after this one. Ali Akbar will be coming around the wicket now to the left-hander Bilal, who is still out there. And with him, the hopes are still alive for Gladiators Juniors. Ali Akbar is doing the right thing by flattening that ball up. Get as much turn as possible here on the strike. This has turned out to be a very good over from Ali Akbar. Just 2 runs and a wicket of it so far. 2 balls still remaining. It's going to be Bilal Riaz now facing the leg spinner. Knocked over. Beautiful delivery again from Ali Akbar. That's his second wicket of the over already. Bilal Riaz repeating that same mistake which Bilal Daila did, not moving his feet much, looking to play that ball on the onside. And this time he lost it off stump. So 2 wickets in the over now to Ali Akbar. And with this dismissal, Gladiators Juniors are now 59 for 6. Another single to Muzakkir, who is the new batter, when replacing Bilal Riaz. 3 runs and 2 wicket coming in that opening over of Ali Akbar. After 9, Gladiators Juniors are now 60 for 6. Royals, 9 overs have been completed. Gladiators Juniors are 60 for 6. They need 66 more runs to win. They've got 6 overs to do so. 11 runs per over is the required run rate now for Gladiators Juniors. Slightly shorter side divider is going to be given as a wide by the on-field umpires. On the offside, not going to carry to that field at a deep extra cover. Slightly shorter. That might have been a wrong attempt by Omar Admani. Another dot ball. This is turning out to be a really good bowling effort. Really, really good from Roomi Royals. Slightly shorter. It's only going to be a single, nicely fielded there from the fielder at deep cover. Good backing up, really good backing up, as appreciated by the Tango as well, the coach. He knows how important it is to save runs at this stage. If they manage to win on this game by a big margin, Rumi Royals today, it's going to be a huge boost in their net run rate. Lighting it up again. Just getting a thickish inside edge. Another dot ball. So just 3 runs coming in that opening over of Umar Advani. 10 overs have now been done. Gladiators juniors are 63 for 6. Gonna be Ali Akbar again. What in a first over he bowled when he picked up 2 wickets of the two right-handers. He's coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Bilal has come down the track. He has hit it straight to that fielder at long off. It's a slight fumble and it's going to go all the way for 4. Fortunate boundary this for Bilal. He came down the track, used his feet. Ball was going straight to that fielder at long off who fumbled up a bit. And in the end, the ball went on and crossed the boundary ropes. So now moves on to 67. 59 more runs required by Gladiators juniors. Bilal has come down the track again. Slight fumble from that fielder at short mid wicket. But a really good effort from long on. It's only going to be a single. Bilal is looking to come after the bowling now. He knows the required run rate has gone too high. He is on strike. Earlier, remember, got 2 wickets for the two right-handers in that over of his. Bilal is just having a word with Muzakir. He must have been asking Muzakir to just get a single and give the strike back to me so that I can do some damage with my bat. Slightly shorter. Tell you what, that ball was very close to the leg stump as well. That wasn't collected by the wicket keeper. It's not going to go all the way for 4. They are coming back for the second one. By single by the on-field umpire. They won't mind as long as they come. However they come, Gladiators juniors. Fuller. He missed it again. Muzaffer is finding it difficult to time the ball today. And you got to give credit to the way Ali Akbar has bowled. He's using his turn, he's using his guile as a leg spinner. Sliding that ball up, hit away nicely on the onside. He has found the gap, going to go all the way for 4. Really good batting this from Muzaffer.
विकेट गिर चुकी है ना हमारी 6 गिर चुकी हैं तो then he can continue playing ठीक है
Bilal, who has scored 23 runs so far of 24 deliveries. Even if he manages to score 31 runs, he won't be asked to come back as retired out because they have already lost 6 wickets now, Gladiators juniors. A dot ball to end the over with means 11 overs have now been done. Gladiators juniors are 74 for 6. They need 52 more runs to win in the last 4 overs. Four overs now remaining. It's going to be Umar Imran to continue with his second over now. Start with a straighter one. Dot ball. Dot ball is going to create pressure on GIGI Gladiators juniors. Bilal is still out there. He has the license to bat till the end. Remember, he has 23 runs. They have lost 6 wickets already. Bilal cannot be called back as retired out. On the wicket he comes. That has gone high up in the air. It's not going to carry to any of those two fielders on the offside. He's bowling really well, Imran, just like the way his father does, Imran Idris. Muzakkir is now on strike. Remember, he got a boundary in that previous over. Ali Imran. He go after the bowling as well. They are 75 for 6. 51 runs still required. 22 balls remaining. If you look at the required run rate, you can sense that the bowling side is favourite to win this game today, but it's a limited over format game. Anything can happen. You never know. Boundaries or few extra runs at this stage for Gladiator Juniors, and the match can turn on its head. Umar Imran is going to continue coming over the wicket. He's bowling to Muzakir, the right-hander. It's going to be a wide outside the off stump. Good delivery and equally well played by Muzakir, the right-hander. They won't get the second one, although it has been a direct hit at the bowler's end, but Muzakir was well inside the crease. Tengo just asking his fielders to come down. They don't need to concede any unnecessary runs at this stage, Roomi Royals bowlers. So far, they are doing the job right. They are maintaining that pressure with those dot balls. Guiding it up again. Again, the ball has gone on the offside. It's not going to be any more than a single. Away on the offside. Another single taken by the right hand of Muskir. Turning out to be a really good over from Imran, Umar Imran. One ball still remaining in this over. 47 runs still required. his second over. He's appealing for the leg before there, the leg spinner has not been given by the on-field umpire. Bilal is finding it hard to hit boundaries now. 26-29 ball his innings. He'll have to find boundaries. He's finding it difficult to find gaps even. 80 for 6 now is the score. 46 more runs required. 16 balls remaining. Full toss. Swept away nicely. Really good effort. Really good effort this from that fielder at deep square leg. It's going to be a couple. It was a full toss. He swept that nicely on the onside. There you see the fielder was outside the boundary rows when he picked up that ball. So it has been signaled as a boundary now to Bilal. He did the right thing by dropping the ball, but his foot was behind the boundary, outside the boundary rows when he was throwing back the ball. So it has been signaled as a 4. Put away on the onside. Again, they're running the first one hard. Will they come back for the second one? Muzakkir was interested, but Bilal wasn't. Bilal has scored 31 runs now, but he cannot get retired out because they have lost 6 wickets already, Gladiators juniors. He can continue till the end if he doesn't get dismissed. Muzakkir, can he get boundaries? 18 runs is the required run rate now for Gladiators juniors. Remember, Gladiator Juniors lost the first game as well last week at the same venue against AMH Velocity X Yellow. Bulla hit away on the onside. Big shot this. That goes all the way. Wonderful hit this from Muzakkir. It was flighted up. It was a short up jam, but still that ball went sailing over the boundary ropes. First maximum of the innings coming in the 13th over and coming from the bat of Muzakkir. They are still in it to win this. Let me tell you that. They can still win this one, Gladiators Juniors. We have seen funny things happening in limited over formats game. Muzakkir, will he go for another one? Can he get another one in the final ball of this over? Slightly shorter, hit away on the outside. I think he has found the gap. In fact, it has been really nicely stopped from that fielder at long off. Really good effort. Really good effort this. He saved a certain boundary there for his side. 12 runs coming in that over of Umar Admani. 13 overs have now been done. Gladiators Juniors are 92 for 6. Total. Shorter in length. Pulled away. The ball goes in exactly that same direction. This time the fielder doesn't do any mistake. 32 runs now required. They've got 10 balls remaining. two boundaries in this over. At least two. Bilal, who is out there for quite a bit of time now, he has faced 32 balls for his 31 runs. The left arm will fancy his chances against this left arm Chinaman, Umar Imran. The wicket he comes. He has hit it on the onside. That's going to go all the way for four. Not good feeling this time from that fielder, a deep square leg. He came down the track, hit it harder on the onside, and once that ball cleared the infield, it was always going to go for the boundary, but still, the fielder at deep square leg could have done a better job on that occasion. The score now moves on to 98 for 6. We are mentioning they need at least two boundaries in this over. They've got one. Bilal will definitely go for another one. It usually gets easier when the left-handed batter is facing a left-arm spinner. Another full toss, hit away on the onside. They are coming back for the second run. There has been a runner at the bowler's end. Muzakkir will have to go back. The idea was right. Give the strike back to Bilal because he has been the aggressor in this partnership, but fielder did the right thing by throwing it at the bowler's end when Muzakkir was obviously struggling. Umar Imran couldn't get the throw at the first attempt. He did it in the second one, and the ball just hitting the stumps on its own, and that means another wicket has gone down. It's Muzakkir there, you see, walking back. He played a good cameo today, Muzakkir. A six and a boundary to his name. That means Gladiator Juniors, after his dismissal, are 99 now for 7. Mikhail, Mikhail Gigi is the new batter. Remember, he'll be at non-striker's end. Full toss. Hit away on the onside. Just a single. Can he finish the over well now? Umar Imran. He has a new batter up against him, Mikhail Gigi. He's a right-hander, so Umar Imran will be looking to turn the ball back into this new batter. His final ball of his spell, Umar Imran. He's going to be bowling to Mikhail Gigi. Can he pick up his first wicket of the game? Good delivery to end the over with. Just 22 runs coming in that spell of Umar Imran. 14 overs have now been done. Gladiators are 100 for 7. They now require 26 more runs to win in this final over. Bilal. Can he get those boundaries? Slower one, hitting it straight back to the bowler. He's not going to go for that single. He has a belief on himself. They need four maximums in the last four balls. Can Bilal do it? Another slower one. It's not going to go all the way for four. In fact, it does go all the way for four. Tango cannot believe it. It went between those two fielders on the onside. Fielder fell. I caught that ball just going between his legs. The fielder at deep mid wicket tried to level West by diving towards his head, but still the ball had gone past him. 20 runs required, 3 balls remaining. As long as he doesn't bowl these high no balls, I think it's going to be job easy for Roomi Royals. Slower one. It has gone high up in the air. It's going to land in front of that fielder at long off. Bilal is coming back for the second run. The throw is at the bowler's end. And the stumps have been disturbed. It's another wicket that has gone down. It's GIGI who has been dismissed, courtesy of a run out at the bowler's end. Excellent game of cricket this between Roomi Royals and GIGI Gladiators Juniors. Mikhail was obviously going to struggle. There was no way for him to come back with the second run. 8 wickets now gone down for Gladiators Juniors, and looks like it's going to be a victory for Roomi Royals. Strikers end. Bilal is batting on 44 runs. He has 2 balls remaining. Can he get to his half century, Bilal, today? Slightly shorter, pulled away on the onside. There is protection out there. It's only going to be a single, and that means Roomi Royals are going to win this game. It's going to be their first victory of the tournament. They batted excellently in the first innings when they scored 125, and the way they came out to bowl in the second innings have been remarkable. Early, their fielding has been on point. They got 2 or 3 runouts, I think, in today's game. Spinners bowled really well, especially Ali Akbar, the way he picked up 2 wickets in that first over of his. Fielders have now been asked to come inside the 30-yard circle. Gladiators still required 18 more runs to win. They've got just 1 ball remaining. It's not going to be their day today. Gladiators looks like they're going to go down for the second consecutive time in this tournament. Slightly shorter, pulled away on the onside. It's only going to be a single, and that means that Roomi Royals have won this game. They win it by 18 runs today. They win it by 16 runs today, Roomi Royals. Good comeback, really good comeback this from Roomi Royals. They are all cheered up. They've surrounded their coach Tango. This has been an excellent performance by Roomi Royals. Smash presentation ceremony of this match number 3 of MEMON Junior League, and congratulations to Roomi Royals for winning it by 16 runs today. Nevertheless, it was an excellent performance by GIGI Gladiators Juniors as well. They fought till the last ball. Unfortunately, they couldn't win today. It was an excellent performance by both of you teams. We are coming back to the prize distribution ceremony. Afzal Bhai is here with us. The first award is for the best batsman of the game, and it goes to Abdullah Chotani of Roomi Royals. The next award is for the best bowler, and it goes to Ghulam Fareed for picking up 3 wickets. Ghulam Fareed of GIGI Gladiators. Today we saw some excellent fielding from both these sides, and the award for the best fielder goes to Bilal Daila of GIGI Gladiators Juniors. That's it from the presentation ceremony. We'll be back next week for the next game. Till then, it's all of us signing off. Allah Hafiz.